After chartering, the first few years are critical to a chapter's success. In Alpha Phi Omega, successful chapters meet a set level of criteria and earn our Chapter of Excellence award. Similarly, the Extension to Excellence plan is designed to ensure our new chapters are healthy, sustainable, and set up for long-term success and excellence. The Extension to Excellence plan begins once an extension effort charters. This plan relies on the support of our alumni volunteers. For the first 6 months after chartering, the extension coach will serve as the primary alumni support. After this time period, support will transition from the extension coach to the sectional chair or other designated section staff. If a chapter completes all the Extension to Excellence plan activities by their deadlines between August 1st and July 31st, the chapter would qualify for the fraternity's Chapter of Excellence Award at the gold level. While they have a full year, some of the elements of this plan need to be completed within the first 6 months. Those include participate in National Service Week and/or Spring Youth Service Day and submit the required report in Officer Portal, submit AMDs and pay appropriate fees, and conduct pledge and initiate ceremonies and submit the rosters and fees on time. Additionally, while not required, the chapter is encouraged to conduct a chapter assessment and planning session, or CAPS, each semester and attend fraternity conferences. The Extension to Excellence plan lasts longer than 6 months. However, after the first 6 months, coaching duties shift to the sectional chair or designated section staff. At this point, your role as an extension coach for this effort is complete. Some of the activities the chapter will work on will help the chapter maintain a focus on their membership development, ensure the chapter has a diverse service program, and hone the record-keeping practices the chapter should complete annually. While we're setting up our new chapters for long-term success, there are times where they may need help. Students often feel issues in their chapter are related only to them. As alumni, we have a broader perspective and know these issues are rarely unique. In fact, we know these issues have existed for decades. Here we've gathered some of the warning signs indicating a chapter may need help. Many of the warning signs are related to membership. The first sign is if the fraternity membership for the chapter falls below 20 members. The fraternity considers a chapter at risk if their membership falls to 15 members. Be proactive. If a new chapter dips below 20 members, check in before they become at risk. Also related to membership is when all of the original charter members graduate. Typically, this is within the first 2 years. We often see the membership slip when these members graduate, as they also served in key leadership positions and created the initial drive and programming for the new chapter. To this end, also watch for a high percentage of chapter officers graduating at the same time. Another sign to keep an eye out for is the membership makeup of the chapter. If the chapter has a high percentage of upperclassmen and not many underclassmen, this could indicate underlying issues, anything from recruitment to intra-chapter conflicts. And speaking of recruitment, another sign to look for is if the chapter has skipped or have had a poor recruitment class for 1 or more academic terms in a row. Lastly, there are several warning signs related to reporting. This includes not reporting and paying applicable fees for pledges and initiates through the officer portal, or reporting those ceremonies within the 10-day window. The same also applies to failure to timely report their AMDs or annual membership dues. A few other signs to be on the lookout for are related to participation. The first one is to watch if the advisors are not attending chapter meetings. 2 key warning signs are related to chapter meetings. The first one being they do not meet on a regular basis. Another sign is if the chapter has not had a meeting within 2 weeks of the new school year or the start of the academic term. As a tip, chapters should define when meetings begin for the next term and how often they will meet during the previous semester's CAPS. As mentioned earlier, we do recommend that new chapters hold CAPS every semester. Watch to make sure that they're doing this. The last item to watch for is the chapter attending our conferences. Hopefully a chapter attended a conference during the extension process, and they have ideally found the benefits of seeing the bigger picture of APO. Even if they have not, we know the benefits of chapters continually attending these events. Attendance is not required, but we highly recommend they participate when they can. Watching these signs of jeopardy in combination with their Extension to Excellence plan will set up our chapters for long-term success. Thank you for your efforts and dedication to the success of our extension efforts.